weather, certified most accurate.
Good evening, everyone. Today definitely didn't feel like winter here in eastern Oklahoma. We saw those highs in the 70s, even near 80 degrees in McAllister, but we are going to see winter weather arrive starting tomorrow evening and lasting into Monday morning. So if you have any travel plans tonight, we're not looking at any huge travel impacts. Those roadways are going to stay dry. No precipitation tonight. It's just mainly going to be windy and cold, with colder air settling in behind a cold front. Then tomorrow morning, cloudy conditions, but once again dry. And then as we head towards tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours, that's when we're going to start to see some rain. Also looking at freezing rain, sleet possible, and then the overnight, that's going to transition over into some snowfall, mainly for areas near Tulsa and for areas north of that along the Kansas border. But we do have a winter storm watch in effect for some counties as shaded in blue right along the Arkansas border, as well as our far southeast counties. These are the areas where we're mainly looking at the greatest travel impacts. Those are the areas where we could see the greatest icing as well, with some of that freezing rain that will start developing tomorrow evening. Right now, though, very clear conditions over the area. We do have the clouds sitting just off to the north of us. Those are going to continue to filter in as we head through the overnight hours, giving us a very gray day on Sunday. And it's going to be dramatically colder. Highs only around 34 degrees for Tulsa. And right now we're at 52 degrees. We had that cold front move through the area just a couple of hours ago. So now our winds have shifted out of the northeast. That's continuing to draw in that colder air. And you can see it sitting just off to the north of us in the blues, already down to 45 degrees in Coffeyville, 48 right now in Bartlesville, 45 in Veneta. Out ahead of that front, though, we are looking at temperatures still in the lower 70s. This cold air is going to continue to filter southward, and those temperatures are going to be down into the 20s right along with us here in Tulsa as we head towards tomorrow morning. But some very strong northeasterly winds, 15 to 25 miles per hour. So grab the coats as you head out tonight. It is going to be very chilly. And on future track, we're looking at quiet conditions for the next several hours. Just some clouds starting to move in as we head towards Sunday morning. But then as we head towards the afternoon, that's when we're going to start to see some changes in the area around 4 to 6 p.m. Some rain developing around Tulsa and for areas southward along I-40. A little bit of sleet and freezing rain just north of us around the Bartlesville area. Now with our temperatures dropping off, we are going to see that transitioning over to a little bit of freezing rain and some sleet with snow right along Coffeyville and along the Kansas border. Then temperatures will continue to drop overnight, so we're looking at snow here in Tulsa as we head towards the early hours of Monday morning. And then any of that rain along I-40 and for areas southward, that's going to be transitioning over to some freezing rain and sleet. So the greatest impacts for any of that icing are going to be along I-40 and for areas southward. Could even see a little bit of snow as far south as Muskogee and Tahlequah before that system moves out late morning on Monday. So here's the ice accumulation potential, looking at a quarter up to about a half an inch for our far southeast counties. Could see a little bit of icing here in Tulsa as well, so be especially careful traveling on those bridges and overpasses on Monday morning and even late Sunday evening. So snowfall, we could see some accumulations here in Tulsa. The miles are continuing to trend those snowfall totals upward, looking at about 1 inch to 2 inches possible here in the Tulsa area. Tonight, temperatures in the 20s and teens. With those winds, it's going to be feeling even colder. Then highs tomorrow only in those 30s, 31 for Bartlesville, 34 for Tulsa, and 37 degrees in Okmulgee. And our next 7 days are looking a lot more like winter than what we've seen pretty much all winter long. Temperatures staying in those 30s and 40s, even looking at some 50s on Friday, but then they are going to be dropping back down as we start off the weekend.
All right, dig out those coats. Can't put them up yet.
Yes, you need the puffy jackets.
The puffy jackets. Brittany Rainey with the fashion advice. All right, now it's time for some sports.